a couple weeks ago?
I mean, it sounded asinine.
Sevilla?
Yeah. No, it wasn't Sevilla. It was. Oh yeah, it was. It was. He looked for 17. He looked sturdy in that midfield with Emre Can.
He's gonna be like one of England's better.
Yeah, but
I thought it was wild that Birmingham retired.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. That's still absurd.
Killing in the midfield against the top Spanish side.
Like, if he went on and had a phenomenal career, I can understand you retiring it like way back then. But now he just left you for $30 million. Why are you retiring?
Dude scored like one brace, and you're like,
There at my old work, there's a guy from Birmingham, and he's a giant Birmingham City fan, and I was giving him so much shit about them retiring that jersey. He's like, I don't agree with it either, but I mean, when you got a player that good, you got to do it. I was like, you don't even know if he's going to be that good, though.
It was like a regular. It was like number 8. Like they can.
No, I think it was 32.
Oh, it was 32. Okay, I thought it was regular
22
number.
or something
Yeah,
like that.
it was a high number. Yeah, it wasn't.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
But yeah, imagine if they retired number 8 with his name.
That's what I was thinking the whole time. Like, was this dude like number 10? There could never be another number 10 for
If
Birmingham.
Barkley leaves, then 8 is available, and Mount could take it.
What is he now?
19. And Kovacic is 17, so either one of them could take it, but I don't see Kovacic taking it. Not that he'll leave anytime soon, but I don't think...
I think you got to give Mount whatever number he wants in honesty. So, like, if Mount wanted 10, you got to make Pulisic change his number, if I'm going to be completely honest. But you're not going to make a 70 million pound player change his number.
Mm-hmm.
But,
dude, if Pulisic does play, he's the best player on that team.
If he plays consistently.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing.
Because people were giving Lampard so much shit last year for, basically putting him in hibernation, like in and out throughout the season, and like whenever he's been on last season, like he played well. This was before lockdown.
Yeah.
But then obviously, like he knew about the injury concerns and stuff, and so he rested him and didn't play. Got a whole bunch of shit for it, and then after lockdown, just like splurged, like all over everyone. Like
he would thrive in the like next to Mount or next to Ziyech. Like if it was Pulisic and Ziyech or Pulisic and Mount,
or you put
behind Werner.
You put Werner and Pulisic off of Havertz being a false 9, and you have Mount as an 8. Which Mount, you shouldn't play Mount.
Play like a diamond up top, like a tight diamond up top. Yeah, that'd be sick.
Yeah. I think that's a worrying sign about Pulisic though, is that he's what is he now, 23, 24?
He's a year younger than me, so I think he's 22.
Oh, okay, well 22.
Mm-hmm. Mount's also 22.
Honestly, what the fuck are we doing with our lives?
Yeah.
They're out there.
Let's all sign up for FC Birmingham, bro. Like,
my dad didn't
I honestly probably will.
My dad didn't play indoor in Europe. That's why I'm not.
Oh, I don't say that. Pulisic is still a great player, but
but I mean, he was obviously he was playing football in England when he was like 5.
Yeah,
which is
we could have done what Chris Richards did though, and go play at FC Dallas and get picked up at Bayern Munich. He's on loan.
He also had to have hella money though. Like if you were to like, take me to like an MLS academy.
He was on scholarship though. Pretty sure.
Something like that.
He was on scholarship at that FC Dallas thing, but
that's what I hate about like the American like soccer system, and like obviously they're trying to do a better job of it now, but like just the pay to play system, like you can only get a good chance of being on like a solid academy team or development team if you just pay the shit out of like.
Well, everything's done through universities. Like I feel like over in Europe they have the concept of apprenticeship, and so that's more like. You don't.
An apprenticeship.
And you get scouted at such a young age too, which sounds ridiculous, but at the same time, like if that's what you want to do, like that is like such a perfect system.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I think the concept of apprenticeship is the only reason that like they can pull that shit off over in Europe, because I mean like I was just saying with here, like what was it 10 years ago? You wouldn't break into the U.S. side until you're 23, 24 because they brought you out of a university most of the time.
Yeah, but the like in England though, they have it to where like FC Dallas are the only team that really does it like how you're supposed to, is like your players that you have at a young age go to school and then come to practice, and that's it. That's all they do. Like they live on a compound, which it sounds super fucked up, but they like live on the.
I'm sure they're not complaining.
No. I mean you're if you're there, you basically have a chance of going pro, which is like insane. But unless like. If like Rashford and Lingard were picked up from like a Vestavia, and then they went to like let's say Birmingham Legion were like a.
And then Atlanta picked them up.
Yeah. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But the thing is, like, your school is not independent from the team that you're at. Your school is through that team. So, like, Manchester United, if you're in their academy, they're paying for your school.
Yeah, like how you're zoned for school, you're zoned for a team.
Yeah, and, like, you live at home with your family because, obviously, they don't want to take you away from your family, but it's a lot easier to do in England because everything is, like, within 30 minutes from each other. But you try to do that here, you're trying to get a kid from Pelham, trying to get a kid all the way up in Fultondale, you're trying to get a kid out in McCalla. You're not going to...
So they don't have school-based teams; they have borough-based teams, to a degree. Like,
well, I mean, like if you're not in an academy, then you go to whatever school you're zoned for. But if you're in an academy, they come pick you up specifically in your area.
And you do your schooling through the academy.
Yeah, you go. Yeah. I don't think you go to the academy, but you go to a school sponsored by the academy, and then so like if like Marcus Rashford and Ted Mengi from Clayton, terrible place. Like it's basically like you're here in an area that is not very well funded, you know what I mean? And then, but then you're getting picked up and being brought to like, I don't know, Mountain Brook, but Mountain Brook is through like Atlanta United. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So those kids have a way better chance of actually getting out of the area that they're in than not like compared to here, if that makes any sense. Like here, if you're playing football and basketball, like you have a very solid chance. Well, like. So I think that's also another thing. Like the U.S., how they try to do soccer is based off of the football basketball way, which is
to a T.
Yeah, which you can't do if you want to be successful.
I don't want 6th place in the conference winning the whole league. Like the playoff system pisses me off. Yeah. I understand doing it on a second tier like the championship. Yeah. But if you're in top tier, it's points. It's how many wins you have throughout the year.
Yeah, it's.
You don't get to win 5 and then just win the last one.
You win your conference, but then you have to win the U.S. or the MLS title, you have to go through the freaking playoffs, which is just so stupid. Like, because Arsenal going to have the worst year ever right now, and go to playoffs, and then they can still...
Like in the first
and then imagine them winning it. Like, basically, they're doing a playoff because they don't have, like, a cup. See what I'm saying? So, like, they only have the MLS Cup. So that is their league.
Well, no, like the MLS technically does have a cup, which is weird though. They have like the U.S. Open Cup, like the Lamar Hunt Open Cup. And
really? Like, is that new? That's new, right?
I mean, it has to be recent, but that wasn't like last year or something like that. It's been around for a couple of years. Okay, I would say it's been existing ever since like MLS started.
Did they let the USL teams play in that at first as well? Right? Yeah. Okay. So they're trying
at first. Wait, so they're not doing it anymore?
Maybe. But no, I mean, I know recently
League Cup, you let League 2 teams play in it. So
MLS was doing that though.
Apparently, I have no idea.
Yeah, I mean, at least recently in the last couple of years, like they definitely have.
If it's a cup like that, it's not run by MLS. It's run by like the
Soccer Federation. Yeah.
So like your USL teams can play your MLS teams, but obviously your USL teams are never gonna get to the point where they can play your MLS teams.
That'd be crazy, though.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
imagine,
they can
like Legion, like playing like
dude. If you
like Legion
when
playing
you
Seattle Sounders,
when you look at Legion and you look at like Atlanta United 2 come and there, like when I saw that preseason last year, dude, even just Atlanta United 2 compared to Legion. Was
but like hypothetically though, say a
Legion
USL team does get promoted.
Team, though.
Yeah. But the preseason.
Oh, against their actual
first team.
Yeah.
Dude.
And they have another preseason friendly.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's also first season ticket people.
Which, I mean, it makes sense. I'm not going to pay for a season ticket because I don't have enough money for that. But
so, like, say a USL team does get up there, though. Like,
they could still play an MLS team.
Right, but they would also receive revenue from being in that league more so than the bottom. So, like, they would make money.
They get revenue from the cup, but not the league.
They would make money from TV as well.
Yeah, but in the U.S., you don't really get as much money as you would, like, an FA Cup. So
well, they're not even aired. The USL isn't even like aired though.
It's on ESPN Plus every single game.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Well, second tier, right? The USL Championship.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can watch every Birmingham Legion game from home. Like it's all on ESPN Plus.
Yeah, and sometimes they stream it local too.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, sometimes it is on like what is it, CW?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same channel as like Seinfeld.
Yeah.
But I remember when I was like first watching soccer, like in England, in the FA Cup, you would have teams from like League 2 League One getting up to like quarterfinals. But now because it's so money based and diluted, like you're never like Wigan won the FA Cup and got to fucking Europe one year. Wigan, and then the next year they got relegated, which is what I was very.
And then they were this close to liquidation like last year or something like that.
Yeah. Sunderland are another team, dude. They're so close to being. If you look at League Two now, the amount of old Premier League teams that are in there from when I first started watching is unreal. Like Bolton are down there. Portsmouth
I thought it was
are
crazy
down there.
when Newcastle got relegated a few years ago.
Yeah. I remember that season, dude.
Sunderland's in League One. Right?
Yeah.
But still, like the fact that they haven't even been like a yo-yo club, which is what I'd expect them to be.
From with how big Sunderland are.
QPR, Portsmouth.
QPR's in Championship.
QPR were always like a yo-yo
here and
club.
there,
But
and like roaming around like the Championship playoff spots.
Yeah. But Portsmouth, they just took they were like Sunderland, just took a shit.
Blackburn. I mean, they weren't in the Premier League.
Blackburn didn't have the same. Like,
they weren't in the Premier League for as long.
And lost Alan Shearer. They weren't getting the same money put into them as every other team was because their American owners didn't care.
Interesting.
Sounds familiar.
Hey, do you know about the American kid who's on loan from Villa, Indiana Vassilev?
I've heard about him.
I heard he was raw as fuck recently. I haven't seen anything by him, but apparently he's going to be in Villa next year, like killing it.
Oh wait, he didn't play. No, I was thinking
he's from Georgia. I think.
Is there an American who played for? Who? There was an American who came on yesterday for someone. Can't remember. Who did United play yesterday? Crystal Palace? Maybe it was them. I can't. I watched all those games this weekend. I just know that there is a young American kid who's like 17 who made a debut this weekend.
In the Prem.
Yeah. And then that Ramsey kid who plays for Villa?
Jacob Ramsey.
Yeah. Who was he at before? He was at. I think.
No idea.
Was he at West Ham?
I thought he was just an academy person.
I feel like he might be academy as well.
I know he made a debut like through Villa's academy, but I'm almost positive there was hype around him before he was at Villa. Because unless I'm thinking of another kid who looks exactly like him. Oh, you know who I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of is his name Oxford? He played at West Ham. There's big hype around him, and then all of a sudden he got sold to a German club or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
He went to he went to like Vitesse in Netherlands. I feel like.
Oh, okay.
I think he's still in Netherlands.
Spot. They literally like loaned so many of their players, at least their youth players, to.
Yeah, Miazga was
Mason
there.
Mount was there.
Was that that's a Belgian club?
That's
Dutch.
Yeah.
Miazga was there when he was in Chelsea's system.
I think he's still.
Yeah,
there.
actually, I think he still is.
But yeah, it's I think the U.S. definitely like now that they've got a lot of young players playing over in Europe. I think they gotta.
We might have the best crop for real.
The thing
at the moment,
if they don't qualify, then they
England
need to redo that
England,
system. They need to redo.
England are always going to have the best crop, but it's whether or not they end up producing. But
I'm saying Weston McKennie. I mean, just for example, just phased out Rabiot, Pjanic. Who else is in that Juventus? Aaron Ramsey.
Rabiot kind of phased himself out before McKennie got there, but
phased out Arthur. Like he's the best center mid in that team right now.
Yeah.
And he's
Which
like
is insane.
22.
Serginho Dest, dude, I feel bad for him because he's got so much pressure on him being at Barcelona. But like when Barcelona comes calling, obviously you're going to go. But I think
he's done well this year. I thought
every game that I've seen him play, and then
he had a pretty good start. And I mean, he plays well himself, but like he can't help like doing. The rest of the team's job either.
I also watched him playing against Mbappe, and like that's not even it's not really that fair of a comparison. But
when you're at Barcelona, you got to play up to a standard.
Yeah.
You know.
I agree. But
Tuanzebe did it. So.
And then Zach Steffen.
Oh, City's back up.
I'd like to see him play
Chelsea
more.
Whenever City steamrolled him. Didn't have to do much, but
I don't.
The 3-1 score was very flattering.
I don't see him ever staying there though.
Adams at Leipzig, I think, is going to be.
Yeah.
He's been on the radar for a minute though. He can play anywhere. Like he can play wing
anywhere
back or back six.
Even on the he can play on the right mid or left mid.
Who?
Adams.
Yeah. You can put him like either flanker and then defensive mid. I think is his homestead though.
I think in midfield of McKennie, Adams, and Reyna.
Dude,
is Reyna a winger or is he a?
I think he can play both. He can play 10 and a winger.
Dude, US just need I know they've got Sargent
and Morris.
They also have like this
Who's-
kid named Sebastian Soto. He's pretty